Greetings, Fright fans, and welcome into day 2 of our Halloween countdown here, where we're counting down the 31 best horror anthology films. And this is, like I said, day 2. Yesterday we looked at Twice Told Tales, and now we're going to grab the Witch's Cauldron and we're going to reach inside of here and figure out what our movie for tonight's going to be. All right, let's see what we got here. Today's movie is, this is a good one, an Amicus film, Asylum. This is a 1972 Amicus film directed by Roy Ward Baker from stories by Robert Bloch. Features 4 stories and wraparound segments. A doctor reports to an insane asylum for a job interview. However, he learns that the head of the facility, Dr. Starr, has been admitted as a patient. He is told by the new head of the asylum, played by Patrick McGee, if he can interview the patients and figure out which one is Dr. Starr, he will be hired. The first segment is called Frozen Fear. A cheating husband kills his wife, who has been dabbling in witchcraft, and cuts up her body, wrapping it in individual brown paper packages. But she just won't lie still. The second one is called The Weird Tailor. A man, played by Peter Cushing, visits a tailor and asks him to make a suit from a unique, shiny material that he provides as a present for his son. He demands the man follow very specific guidelines, working only after midnight, etc. It turns out the plans for the suit came from a book of black magic and is intended to bring his dead son back to life. The third story is called Lucy Comes to Stay. Barbara, played by Charlotte Rampling, is being released from an asylum and shortly begins getting visits from her friend Lucy, played by Britt Eklund, who may or may not really exist. The fourth story is called Mannequins of Horror. A doctor, played by Herbert Lom, creates tiny automaton robots into which he can will his consciousness. The film ends with a clever connection between the last story and the wraparound segments, as well as a twist as to the identity of Dr. Starr. The insane asylum setting was one which would be echoed and reused throughout future anthology films. It's an interesting setting that naturally presents a variety of storytelling opportunities, and Asylum is where it all started. All right, so that was Asylum. You know, I think I worked with some of those doctors back in the old country. Fine fellows, all of them. You know, this is a great movie. You gotta love anything with Peter Cushing in it. First off, always it's classy. Nobody did anthology movies better than Amicus, and this is a fine example of it. As a matter of fact, Shaun of the Dead director Edgar Wright, this is one of his all-time favorite movies. So if Edgar likes it, you know you can't go wrong. All right, guys, that's it for day 2. Be sure and join me back here tomorrow, where we'll pick another anthology film. Until then, stay mad.
Asylum, the most exciting film you'll ever see.